Hi, I'm Heinbach. It's good to have you back. Earlier this year, I visited one of the most exciting studios I've ever been to. Willem Twee in Den Bosch in the Netherlands. Willem Twee Studio 1 is based on test equipment music, and it's like the wall behind me here, only much bigger and much nicer kept. I made a video with Hans and Rikkert, who were kind enough to show me around their beautiful studio, and you can watch that here. But I didn't show you Studio 2, and for some of you that might be even more interesting, because Studio 2 features a wealth of vintage and rare synthesizers, and it's crowned by an ARP 2500.
I used to have an ARP myself. I worked with it for 25 years. I'm quite familiar with the system.
Mm-hmm.
2 dual oscillators with one output only. This is an oscillator which you can also make a mix of several waveforms, so for control purposes it's great. This is a complete voice with an oscillator. You can take out individually, but it's also patched directly into a low-pass filter and a VCA with both with their own envelopes. Well, 2 noise and slow random, so let's say heavily low-pass filtered noise. These are great, which are actually the voltage-controlled versions of the 189.
EG&G.
EG&G1. The designer of ARP, Dennis Collin, he states in an article from Audio Engineering Journal that it was derived on an analog computer model. The link from analog computing to modular synthesis is really there. This is the filter amp. It's basically a 4-input mixer with a low-pass filter and an amplifier. We use these as the, let's say, the end stage before it goes to the mixer.
Okay.
Because it's handy, you know, you can mix things together, do a little bit of coloring, and you have direct control on the levels. All those rows are connected. You just put a signal, an output of an input signal on one of these lines, and then you can put it in somewhere. So we take out the signal from these on line 19 and 20, which are left and right on the disc.
Okay.
Actually, well, this is the mix sequencer. It is a mixer, like 4-1, 4-1, or 8-2 both, but it also contains a sequencer. It's like a sequential switch. So you could switch over between the several output lines from the sequencer, for instance, to make longer rows. These are 4 envelope generators with 2 which have a delay, which is kind of cute. Sample holes, and those are really versatile 10-step sequencers. By taking a precision gate to the reset, you can make different lengths, 6 or 5 or whatever. There is a switchable ring modulator, actually a balanced modulator, which is kind of different, with an extra VCA. So let me reset all, because then it gets a bit more.
Shall I also reset? You said
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
please.
Okay, so this is okay.
Yeah, these are the sliders.
I thought,
So
you
not
know,
pins.
for all my life I thought it was pins.
No, these are the matrix sliders.
This is different.
Yeah, it's really different. And
Must it not be like, this seems like a super hassle, like for like to service. Seems crazy.
Actually, this one is from 1970.
Yeah.
And it's wearing out. You know, it's starting. It already has a lot of cross stock. When you get into more complex patching, lines tend to go full, and then you're limited.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So it's not just like the banana
where you can
type
forever
go on and make the most crazy things. You have to think a bit different, but when you go quite complex, then at some point it ends. So that's the downside. What you have to watch are the arrows. So these are the inputs, and that is an output.
Okay.
See? And in some way the colors match with the knobs. So everything has an attenuator, an input attenuator,
Okay.
which is really cool. So let's take 4.
What's pink? When you mentioned the
Yeah,
color.
output. So now we have signals on the first 4 lines of the matrix. Well, let's take them into the output module directly, just to have some sound. See, now you have 4 oscillators with level control and overall filter control.
That's fast.
I just do something. You can make some sort of tuning indeed. And that is really terrible.
Yeah, that messes you up.
Yeah.
So you always tune a bit higher and then go.
Yeah, some Fingerspitzengefühl. See, so now we have it on left and right. Distortion.
That's rich.
So what we now could do is have some control on the filters. Let's say we take 9 and 10. Take the output of this one here, put it on 9, and the output of this one, let's say this one with the delay here, right? Then we only need a pulse and trigger to fire the envelopes. Let's first use a clock from the sequencer.
Now it's firing.
Yep. Okay.
You just send it to there. Okay.
See? This is this one.
Because this is the attenuator.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you turn down the amplifier gain down? Because now this is going to the filter, right?
Yeah. It's
now
filter
if you
control.
wanted to go also to the amplifier,
Then you should put that on the same line, for instance. And it will only...
okay.
It's exponential mode. Which
It's so
is
punchy.
Really punchy.
It's
Yeah,
classic.
the classic. But then with a bit of delay.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Way more.
But we could also say But we could also say we have now the main clock on this one, but we could also say, okay, let's have the main clock for only for this one, and we take another clock pulse, let's say only the first of this one, to fire that one. Let me see, and then. See, I now take the first position gate of the sequencer.
That doesn't really like to be overdriven.
Yeah, he's kind of, well, a bit itchy feely.
Yeah.
Well, and then of course you can use some of the, so now I look for a free line, and let's do some sequencing of the frequencies. Let's see if there's something. I put this row, it's the gray row. It's classic, but it's also
salsa.
See? Yeah. This is side one of your new dance record. But yeah, these are really snappy.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than not snappy envelopes.
Yeah.
I think in synth world, if you have non-slappy envelopes, that's...
It's slappy. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is really a simple patch now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could also take these pulses and let's say put it as an input for the ringing filters, just as audio, and we take out the bandpass output, just like we do with the EG&G.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4.
Where do you see the bandpass? How do you know?
Yeah, because of
here.
this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is low pass, band pass, high pass, notch.
Okay. That does sound like the EG&G.
It's the same. It's the same design.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like it. Has that
But you have more control.
or resonance, not
Yeah.
stepped.
Yes. See?
Yeah, sounds like we are over there.
Yes.
Ah, so good.
So this is just some simple
It's really fast.
principle.
I wouldn't have thought it was so fast to patch
Yeah.
on this. It's really fast.
Yeah. So you could add another control for the filters and use these extras because you have two separate control inputs. Yeah. Etc.
So good. What's the master speed? It's over here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Come on.
you can also send it at audio rate and use it as a waveform.
Yeah. Heavy. Oh, but that's the lowest it will go? No. Ah, okay.
We now only use this one and this one.
These
so
two, okay.
1 and 3.
1 and 3. So I would try to make the attack really long.
Yeah.
And the sustain really, and the final decay really to make everything really
probably
soft.
We need a wider pulse width, and then the envelope is able to make the full cycle.
Really slow.
Yeah.
That's the PVM here, it's so crazy. What's modulating so fast? What do you think?
What do you mean?
It sounds like there's audio rate modulation going on or something.
Yeah, that's what I did here by taking the audio out to control this one on audio speed. See?
Okay. But I want less modulation from this to this.
Oh, then you have the attenuator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. Need to tune it.
Yeah, that's quite hard now because it's also controlled by the sequence voltage. So tuning should be done at
in
the
advance.
At the very first.
Okay, so if I were to know, you can't like Can you stop the sequencer?
Sure. Yeah, it's terrible.
Good. You have to go a bit more and then leave it loose.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh! Yeah, it slightly distorts. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like a, it's like a, makes this like a procession almost. Yeah, but what's that?
I take off the. So now we have a little reverb.
A little. Good. It's good. Seagulls. Maybe make them a bit tinier because now they are like screeching dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, if they're like the nice beach and there's those screeching murder dinosaurs. I mean, it's so nice to hear all these sounds that real. Like from records, and then you see how they are being made and how much they influenced everything. Thank you, Hans and Rikkert, for having me. This was one of the best learning experiences I made all of my life. You can find the ARP 2500 sounds from this video on the Patreon to use in your music as you like, as well as the track we played in the end. And Hans will be back because I'll be doing an episode on using analog computers for music. It will be a live stream together with Professor Bernd Ullmann, who basically wrote the book on analog computers. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, do leave in the comments below or visit the subreddit. And thank you all for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye.